Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a little different. I'm going to be doing a highly requested video, guys. I've had so many people ask me to do a video on just a basic makeup application. So if you're interested in knowing my daily routine, I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face with my Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer, and then I'm going to prime my face with the Milk of Magnesia. So I'm going to go ahead and get into that now. My moisturizer is almost gone, so I will, like that. Guess we'll have to do it on my finger. Right, I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, so I am going to take these earrings off because they're getting in the way. And I'm going to take my nose ring out just so that makeup does not get up under it. Alright, so now we're going to start off with the brows, and I'm using the infamous Jordana FabuBrow pencil, but this one that I'm using today is the Midnight Brown. The reason why I'm using the Midnight Brown is because I do color my hair, and I color my hair jet black. So I recently colored my hair, and the dark brown just doesn't look right now, so I'm using the Midnight Brown. It's darker, of course, but it just goes better with my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this pencil up, and I'm going to sharpen it. You guys, you have to work with a sharp pencil in order to get a precise brow. So now that my pencil is sharp, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to carve out my brow. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow, and I will be right back. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the face. Now that I have my brows done, we're gonna go into color correcting. Now, if you guys notice and you've seen some of my latest videos, I have not been color correcting lately. And if I do, I've only been doing it around my mouth because the particular foundation that I was using was full coverage foundation, and literally it was full coverage. It covered everything. So today I am going to use a mix of that foundation with my everyday foundation to see how it works together. So for the sake of that, I will be color correcting just around my mouth because there is some discoloration around my mouth. So we will be doing that, and then once I do that, I'm going to apply my Milk of Magnesia, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna go into my foundation. The foundation that I'll be using today is the Fit Me Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and it's the number 330, which is Toffee Caramel. And then I'm also going to use just a half a pump of my Maybelline 24 Hour SuperStay foundation. Okay, so now I'm just pressing the foundation into my skin. I'm not going to drag it. I'm just going to press it in to make sure that I'm pressing it in evenly. And I'm also going to do my eyelids. And you want to take your time with this process because you just want to make sure that it's even. Now that my foundation is on and it is even, I'm going to apply my Maybelline Master Concealer, and again this is the color medium, and I'm just going to give myself a little highlight, not too much. I'm not going to go too far with it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Now I'm going to take this beauty blender with the product that's on it right here, and I'm just going to go over my eyelid. So I'm just going to go into my setting powder with this brush. And make sure you knock off any excess powder, and you're just going to press it into the lid. And again, the purpose of setting your eyelid is to prevent creasing. If you have hooded lids like I do, you will have a lot of creasing if you don't set them. Now I'm just going to go ahead back into that setting powder, and now I'm just going to set under the eye, and I'm pressing just the same as I did on the lid. You want to get that powder into those creases, into those areas. Now I am going to apply some around my nose only because I creased around my nose as well. So now that that is done, we will move on to bronzer. Now, I don't really do a contour, but I do a bronzer. It's just because I like definition in my face, and if I just put on foundation and just kind of leave it like that, it just looks too flat. It looks one color, and it just doesn't look nice to me. Okay, and what I'm using as a bronzer is the Black Radiance Bronze Glow. It looks like that. And I'm just going to go into there, and I'm just going to just apply it like such. Now we're going to go ahead and set our face, and I'm going to set my face with my favorite, the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish in the color Dark. So I did set my face with the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish, and my camera died, but what I did in between that time is I applied the Milani Baked Bronzer on my cheeks as my blush. I like to do something really natural when I'm doing my everyday, and then I'm going to go ahead and just apply my highlight, matte gold deposit. I want to show you how you can apply the eyeshadow just by using one color, and it can be really quick and simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I'm going to choose a shade that is very close to my skin tone, and I'm going to pick a blending brush to apply that shadow. So like I said, my phone did die, so I did apply this when it died, but I'm going to show you again. So I'm going to go into my Juvia's Place palette, and this is that color right there. I'm going to knock off the excess shadow, only because I've already applied the rest of my makeup and I don't want it to mess up. So as long as you knock off that excess, there won't be any fallout. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press it on the lid like so, and then just kind of blow it out. So this is like a very neutral, natural, everyday look. Very simple. Go back into that color. I'm just gonna pack it on the lid and then just blow it out. What I'm using is the Morphe 518 brush. You don't want to see any harsh lines at all. Kind of just want to blow it out on the entire lid and keep it moving. Okay, so now that it's sitting on top, I'm just gonna lightly push my lid down and just push the lash right onto the lash line. And just make sure when you're doing this, guys, that your lash glue is somewhat tacky. That way it just can go easy. And then there you go. Just go ahead and push it up. Okay, and then we're gonna apply the other one and use the same technique. So because I'm right-handed, I always push my lid down with my left pinky. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sit it up on the lash, just get it in position. Now I'm just gonna push my lid down and just push the lash right onto the lash line. Make sure there are not any pockets. Sometimes little pockets and you don't get the lash in that space. So just kind of keep pressing to make sure that it's there. And then just push up. So I am going to use my brown eyebrow pencil, and this is the dark brown. I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. Now I'm going to go in with my liquid colors by Victoria's Secret, and this is the color Innocence. You want to make sure when you line your lips, whatever lipstick, lip gloss you're using, you want to make sure that you go over the liner with that lipstick or lip gloss, just so that everything will blend. You don't want to see that line like we used to wear back in the day. So yeah, just blend it out. Make sure you don't have anything on your teeth, because someone probably won't tell you. Go ahead and top it off with my favorite lip gloss, and this is the Hard Candy Girl Next Door. And of course, we are going to set again. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, make sure you do so. Double tap that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a video, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.